There are some things in our lives, it's not the devil causing it. It is that the level of death we need to submit to allow that magnitude of blessing. We have not yet attained it. Businessman, it does not take God anything to arrange systems that bring you millions and billions. I assure you, this God of heaven has shown once and again that the cattle on 1,000 hills belong to him. But there is a level of death. You know what it means to sit down with hundreds of billions in your account in cash and assets and still roll on the ground before God? Go and ask Solomon what happened to him. Go and ask King Solomon. Solomon, who saw the manifested presence of God twice. Everything he wanted he had, but he got to a point in his life where the Egyptian women turned him and he forgot the God of heaven. He wrote the book of Ecclesiastes as a backslidden man. Death. You are striving for mastery. The Bible says he that strives for mastery is not crowned except he strives lawfully. We need to pray and ask God to purge our hearts, vet our tendencies, and remove anything that will stop that weight of glory from resting upon us. That is the prayer of the believer in this season. To sit down and say, Lord, you see I'm qualified for this is nonsense. You must cry and tremble before God and say, Lord, I don't even know my tendencies myself. Can I tell you the truth? I don't mean to insult you and I don't want you to feel bad. There are many of you who have been in this city for many years and many decades. You are well-meaning Christians and yet you don't seem to have passed beyond certain doors. I will tell you what is wrong. You have seemed to do everything right. There is something God has seen in your heart, that if certain weights of glory rest upon you and that thing has not died, it will end up being a disadvantage. It's like giving a little baby an AK-47 and showing the baby how to shoot. The baby can turn it to himself and shoot and kill itself. Create in me a clean heart, he said. Renew a right spirit. You can have a wrong spirit, not just a demon spirit, a wrong spirit, a wrong motivation. Renew a right spirit within me. This is only the first law, so that when you see the unusual exploits that God is doing through men and women across the globe, please do not think it's just luck, and do not think it's just impartation. There is an altar with blood dripping on it, an altar with blood dripping on it, an altar with blood dripping on it, a token of death. My question to you is, are you willing to just keep playing Christianity, playing nominal Christianity, or you are really ready to dive into this river of seriousness and mastery with God, to say, Lord, I know that the thoughts you think towards me are not thoughts of evil but of good, to bring me a future and an expected end. I'm ready to burn the bridges behind me. As for you, I am with you forever and for the rest of my life. As for me, there is no plan B. There is nowhere else to go. The bridge is burned, long burned. We live here, we die here. There is no plan B. You have plan B and C and D and E and E and F. That's why when you say, God, I give you everything, all the other plans say, what of us? We are here too. You must burn everything and say, Lord, it's all about you. Remember that our song? Jesus, no, this is for you. It's for your glory and your fame. It's not about me, as if you should do things my way. You alone are God, and I surrender. Listen.